Colombia bore the brunt of the largest mass migration event in the history of the Americas. In the last few years, some 5.4 million Venezuelans have fled Maduro's brutal regime, the largest number into Colombia, and many of them still there.
Nicolas Maduro, in my opinion, is the equivalent of a Slobodan Milosevic in Latin America. This is a brutal dictator. This is a guy who every single day brutalizes its people, and he has destroyed all elements of independence and institutions. So we denounced and we have supported the Venezuelan communities. And we have decided to make a very bold move based on principles, which is to embrace the 1.8 million brothers and sisters that have left Venezuela with frozen bones, with lacking the access to many services, and be able to say, even though we're not a rich country, it is our moral duty to allow them to have access to opportunities in Colombia.
Earlier this year, President Duque took the historic step of granting more than 1 million Venezuelans temporary protection status.
There has to be an end to the dictatorship. What is happening in Venezuela is insane. It's absurd. And it's really to see suffering.
I visited Cúcuta several times. I've seen firsthand the suffering of those displaced and the generosity of the Colombians who are doing their best to help. It is time for the U.S. to call a new donor conference and make a renewed effort to get other nations to do their part as well.
And I think the international community should keep on having the pressure, and the only way out in the conversations that they're having in Mexico is to have the end of the dictatorship through rapid presidential elections with a very detailed supervision from the international community. Otherwise, the tragedy is going to be bigger and bigger over time.